Thousands of years ago, in the land of the Pharaohs, where the mighty Nile River flows, there lived a ruler so powerful he was believed to be a god among men. His name was Pharaoh, and his reign was marked by great achievements and an aura of mystery that has captivated the world for centuries. Join us today as we take you on a journey back in time to explore the life and legacy of the one and only Pharaoh. But before we begin our adventure, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. With your support, we can bring you more fascinating stories from history. Pharaoh, the legendary ruler of ancient Egypt, is a name that echoes through the sands of time, synonymous with power, wealth, and divine authority. Born into the royal lineage of the 5th dynasty, Pharaoh's rise to power was foretold by ancient prophecies. From his earliest days, he displayed traits of leadership and wisdom beyond his years, setting the stage for an extraordinary reign. As the sun ascended over the horizon, casting its golden rays over the majestic pyramids of Giza, Pharaoh prepared to embark on his most important task yet, the renewal of the earth. This annual ritual symbolized the rebirth of nature and the continuation of life, a concept deeply ingrained in Egyptian culture. The air crackled with anticipation as Pharaoh, adorned in a flowing white robe and a golden crown, emerged from the sacred temple. His every step echoed with power as he walked among his people, their faces turned up to him in reverence and awe. The procession moved as one, silent and solemn. Guardsmen bearing shields, emblazoned with the royal cobra, marched in perfect unison, their steps resounding on the stone pavement. Priests, chanting ancient hymns, filled the air with a haunting melody that spoke of Pharaoh's divine connection to the cosmos. As Pharaoh approached the river's edge, the atmosphere shifted. A hush fell over the crowd and all eyes were drawn to the Pharaoh's outstretched hand. With a slow, deliberate movement, he dipped a golden vessel into the Nile's waters and brought it to his lips. The crowd held their breath, witnessing this sacred moment when Pharaoh, the living embodiment of the gods, participated in the life-giving rituals that ensured the prosperity of his people and the land they inhabited. In the heart of ancient Egypt, where the sands of time whispered tales of pharaohs and gods, stood a magnificent temple dedicated to Ra, the supreme deity of the sun, its colossal pillars reaching towards the heavens, each intricately carved with scenes from ancient myths and legends. The temple was not just a place of worship, but a testament to the pharaoh's devotion and the grandeur of the Egyptian civilization. Inside the sanctuary, bathed in the ethereal glow of dawn, Pharaoh knelt before the altar, his white linen garments billowing around him like waves on a still lake. His hands, calloused yet graceful, clutched a crook and flail, symbols of his role as a shepherd of his people and the land. His golden crown, adorned with the sacred cobra, glistened in the soft light, a tangible representation of his divine authority. But it was Pharaoh's face, framed by a neatly trimmed beard and adorned with kohl around his almond-shaped eyes, that truly commanded attention. There was an intensity in his gaze, a depth of wisdom and power that hinted at the challenges he had overcome and the visions he held for his kingdom. The pharaoh's lips, often curved into a warm smile, were now pursed in concentration as he intoned prayers and hymns to Ra, beseeching the sun god's blessings upon his reign and the welfare of his people. His voice, deep and resonant, echoed through the vast chamber, mingling with the incense-laden air and the murmur of priests chanting in unison. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, bathing the temple in a golden light, Pharaoh rose from his prayer. He straightened his royal garments, adjusting the intricate patterns of blue and red that depicted scenes from his victories and divine lineage. He then turned to face the congregation, his eyes shining with warmth and resolve. In that moment, standing tall and proud in the heart of his sun temple, Pharaoh was more than a mortal ruler. He was a conduit between the gods and his people, a living embodiment of the divine order that sustained Egypt. The crowd surged forward, their voices rising in a chorus of adoration and supplication. Each person carried their own hopes, their own stories of hardship and dreams for the future, which they laid at the feet of their beloved Pharaoh. He listened patiently, his expression a mixture of empathy and determination. When the crowd had quieted, Pharaoh raised his hands, silencing the murmurs that echoed within the temple's vast chambers. His eyes, intense and focused, scanned the sea of faces turned towards him, each one a testament to the love and loyalty his people had for their king. In a voice that resonated with power and compassion, Pharaoh began to speak. Words flowed from him, imbued with the weight of his royal duty and the wisdom gained through years of study and experience. He addressed their concerns, their joys, and their aspirations, weaving together ancient prophecies with his own visions for the future of Egypt. Each syllable was a brushstroke painting a grand canvas of hope, reminding them of the strength that lay in their unity and the glory that awaited their kingdom under Ra's benevolent gaze. As Pharaoh spoke, the temple seemed to come alive. The hieroglyphs on the walls shimmered, as if sharing in the energy of his words. The colossal statues of Ra, his priests, and legendary ancestors watched with serene expressions, their silent presence a testament to the continuity of Pharaoh's lineage and divine mandate. Time seemed to stand still within those hallowed walls as the Pharaoh's words reverberated through the temple, leaving an imprint on the hearts and minds of his people, reinforcing their faith in him and the bright future he envisioned for Egypt. When the Pharaoh's words subsided, a profound silence descended upon the temple, broken only by the gentle lapping of water from the sacred pool nearby. In that moment, Pharaoh's gaze swept across the assembled crowd, lingering on each face, etching their hopes, fears, and dreams into his memory. He saw the flicker of uncertainty in the eyes of a young mother, the quiet dignity of an aging priest, and the burning ambition of a young scribe. Their stories, their lives, their very souls were laid bare before him. With a gentle nod, Pharaoh acknowledged their presence, affirming their shared bond and the responsibilities that came with it. The weight of their devotion settled upon him like a cloak, a constant reminder of the trust placed in him and the legacy he was destined to uphold. At that pivotal moment, Pharaoh knew he wasn't just a ruler. He was a beacon of hope, a living embodiment of Ra's blessings and the protector of his people's destiny. As the sun continued its celestial journey across the sky, Pharaoh's resolve only grew stronger, fueled by the unwavering support of his people and the unshakable belief in his divine purpose. Together, they would navigate the challenges ahead, drawing strength from their shared heritage and the timeless wisdom of ancient Egypt. The majestic temple of Karnak was a labyrinth of towering pillars and sprawling courtyards, a silent testament to generations of pharaohs who had walked its sacred paths. It was here, amidst the echoing chambers and hidden sanctuaries, that Pharaoh found solace and strength as he ventured deeper into the temple's heart. Sunlight filtering through the leaves of ancient trees painted dappled patterns on the ground, creating a mesmerizing play of light and shadow. Suddenly, Pharaoh halted, his gaze drawn to a series of hieroglyphs carved into the temple wall. They depicted scenes from his ancestors' reigns, their deeds immortalized in stone. Pharaoh traced the carvings with his fingers, feeling a profound connection to the pharaohs who had shaped Egypt's destiny. He found solace and strength in their enduring legacy, realizing that he, too, would one day be part of this timeless narrative. Lost in contemplation, Pharaoh didn't notice the figure emerging from the shadows until a soft voice broke the silence. It was Nefertiti, Pharaoh's beloved wife, her presence a beacon of warmth and light in the temple's dim recesses. Her gentle touch on his arm pulled him from his thoughts, and he turned to face her, a smile gracing his lips. Together, they explored the temple's hidden chambers, deciphering ancient texts and uncovering secrets from Egypt's glorious past. In the hushed stillness of the temple, Pharaoh and Nefertiti's love deepened, finding refuge in each other's company and the timeless embrace of ancient Egypt. And as the sun set over the horizon, casting long shadows across the temple grounds, they knew that their bond, like the legacy of the pharaohs, would endure through the ages. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with its enigmatic smile and timeless gaze, stood as a silent sentinel guarding the secrets of the ages. For Pharaoh, it was more than a colossal statue. It was a symbol of wisdom, power, and the eternal mysteries of the universe. As Pharaoh approached the Sphinx, a sense of awe and reverence washed over him. He knew that this was no ordinary monument, but a conduit to the spiritual realm, a place where the boundaries between the physical and ethereal were thin. With a deep breath, Pharaoh closed his eyes, focusing his thoughts and letting go of the weight of his earthly concerns. In that moment of stillness, he felt a profound connection to the ancient wisdom that emanated from the Sphinx, as if the secrets of the cosmos were being whispered directly to him. When Pharaoh opened his eyes, he saw the world anew, filled with wonder, understanding, and a renewed sense of purpose. The Great Sphinx had spoken to him, reminding him of the interconnectedness of all things and the importance of seeking wisdom and balance in his reign. With newfound clarity, Pharaoh made his way back to the palace, ready to apply the lessons learned from the enigmatic statue to the challenges that lay ahead. The Great Sphinx had not just bestowed wisdom upon him, but also reminded him of his role as a pharaoh, a bridge between the divine and the human, a seeker of knowledge and a champion of balance and harmony. As Pharaoh continued his journey through ancient Egypt, the lessons from the Sphinx guided his every step, ensuring that his reign would be remembered as an age of enlightenment and prosperity. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your friends. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on notifications, so you never miss out on any of our exciting new releases. We'd love to have you join our community of history enthusiasts.